Welcome, everybody, to the MAFSI Member Spotlight. I'm here today with Joe Maresca. He is the Director of Sales for ITW Food Equipment Group. Welcome, Joe.
Well, thank you.
So, what's your favorite non-work activity?
Well, when you travel as much as I have over the years that I've been in the industry, you tend to miss a lot of activities at home, whether they're dance recitals or wrestling matches or cheerleading events. So every time I'm home, I cherish the opportunity to spend time with my family. And my kids are all adults now. They're all in their 20s. It's pleasant that they still want to spend time with us. You know, we went on a family vacation 2 years ago. Everybody came. It's a little bit different travel experience when you're paying for meals for adults who all want to have an alcoholic beverage when they're out to dinner as opposed to chicken tenders. But I cherish time with my family because I missed so much over the years. So
wonderful. Where do you guys go out to? Where's a place you like to go out and dine when you're back in town?
And when you're in Connecticut, and we're all big fans of pizza, we're all a little bit of pizza snobs. New Haven style pizza.
Yeah, of course.
That's the key. There's the holy trinity of pizza places in New Haven: Pepe's, Sally's, Modern. We've eaten at all of them. They all have signature pies. That's the treat to go out and get some pizza. We went to one just about 2 weeks ago. Had to wait an hour and a half out in the cold to get into Modern Pizza, but it's always well worth the wait.
And you brought that up, and I've always been intrigued. I've never been to New Haven, so I can't have any claim to understand it fully, but there's a clam pizza that's famous.
At Pepe's. Pepe's signature pizza is the white clam pie. Sally's is their tomato pie. And Modern is Italian bomb pizza, I believe, which is loaded with a lot of meat on it. But they're all coal-fired ovens. They have a little bit of a char around the crust. So people who maybe are Domino's fans or Little Caesars fans would look at that and say, I'm not going to eat that because it's burnt. But it's true pizza.
Well, I love it. I've tried to recreate the clam pizza just based on reputation, and
it's hard.
It's hard, but we make it at home, and it's not bad. I can only imagine what it's like at the birthplace.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
That's awesome. What's some of your guilty pleasures?
I'm a pop culture person. I love movies, music, television, trivia, but classic rock really is my passion. If we were on a Zoom call right now and you were in my office, you would see 24 rock album covers, classic rock albums behind me on the wall. So I have a music-themed office, and when I travel, I've got my classic rock mix playing at all times on the plane. It saves me from traveling in Santa because it came from the East Coast all the way out here to California. It was a lot of time in the plane, but I had the music on the whole time.
Awesome. On that playlist, what's the top 5 classic rock songs you can't live without?
You know, it's funny because Spotify will give you their listing every year. So Pink Floyd is my favorite band. It's a progressive rock band. Beatles are on that list. Then there's some hard rock in there, a little bit of Black Sabbath, maybe some Aerosmith, Led Zeppelin. That's the bands that I listen to. It's funny because I remember when I was a teenager, I'm sitting there going, what am I going to be listening to when I'm old? Well, I know the answer now.
The same stuff.
Same stuff I listened to 40, 50 years ago.
What would one piece of advice for a young professional coming up in the industry be for you to help them progress through their career?
Well, I've been doing this now in the food service industry for almost 38 years, and your reputation is everything. And I've always tried to lead my life and my business relationships. I want to be very transparent. I want to be sincere. I want to be honest, and I want to do what I say I'm going to do, because you only have one reputation. And trust me, if you've created a good one, it'll follow you around. And if you've created one that's not so good, that will also follow you around. So I've got to have some longstanding friends in this industry, and I think I've done it right. And that's the one piece I would tell anybody coming up in the industry is to just, make sure you're doing what you say you're going to do.
You hear that, everybody? Do what you say you're going to do. Okay, one last question. We'll get you out of here. What is some of your favorite food service trends that you're seeing right now?
Well, this has been around for a little bit, but not too long ago, if you wanted food delivered to your home, you only had a couple options, right? Pizza or Chinese food. And I am amazed now how DoorDash and Uber Eats and Grubhub have given us access to an unlimited amount of culinary experiences. I mean, in the summertime, sometimes if we're sitting at home, we're like, we want to get some ice cream. And it's like nobody wants to walk out of the door. We'll get the ice cream to our house before it melts. Or whatever we're in the mood for that night, we have access to. You got to pay a little premium for it, but it's a service that I find that I use a little bit more than I expected.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Joe. This was great.
It was a pleasure.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.